Oops, wrong one. All right. All right, guys, we're down here. We're in the lab again today, guys. I weighed myself today. I was 211.6. Definitely not happy with that as we locked back into the diet. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now we've been perfect. We'll stay perfect again today. We'll kind of see where we're going to get at. My goal is obviously to get down to 203. Once I get down to 203, it'll be exactly 100 pounds. What up, Braden? How you doing, man? Like, I want to get down to that 100 pounds. Or that 100-pound loss. That's like my real end goal that I'm striving for. So today we're gonna get back at this. I'm actually gonna do chest at home today, which I never do at home anymore. I always do it at the gym. So let's see how it goes. Brady, I'm trying, man. Hey, Trinity, how you doing? All right, so guys, as always, before every chest day, I always try to warm up my rotator cuffs and my shoulder. Oh. How's everybody doing this beautiful, what is today, Sunday? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Guys, if you're new in here, head up, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get well over 100 likes during today's live. Oh. What time is it for me? I don't know. I think it's like 12:30 if I had to guess. I don't know. I have a clock down here. This bench is going to be cold as hell. Ah! Oh. Yep, I was right. It was cold as hell. Looking great. Thanks, Trinity. That's the most random. A 10-minute plank? That's crazy. I don't know if I believe you, man. I don't know if anybody can hold up for 10 minutes. What up, Mad Dog? How you doing, man? All right, guys, let's continue moving this way. Let's continue moving. We got 11 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I truly, truly appreciate that, guys. All right. How much weight did I lose? I've lost 93 pounds. So I was 303 pounds. I'm down, actually I'm like 211 today, but at one point I was down to 209. So I say I've lost about 203 pounds. Have a good, thanks Chug, appreciate that. So guys, like I said, I normally do chest at the gym, so I'm gonna do chest at home today for the first time in a while, so bear with me, things are gonna be a little bit different today. Bro, I like to... That's funny. You're not even 70 pounds, how old are you? So for me, right now I'm 210. I was 303. I've lost roughly, like I said, I lost 93 pounds. My goal is to get down to 203. At 203, that'll be officially 100 pounds, so that's my ultimate goal. So I locked back in. I went out to eat a couple times this week, locked back in on Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Been, again, perfect with cardio, diet, lifting, exercising. And bro, you're tiny. Okay. Like, I mean, at least, you know, I would rather be tiny than fat. Like, I was super fat for a while. Guys, I need 3 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button, double tap that screen, hit that like. I would truly, truly appreciate it. How long did it take for me to lose all that weight? About 17 months now. I've been on this journey for 17 months. And in that time period, it's been 3 to 4 pounds a week. I've had good weeks. I've had bad weeks. I had weeks where I ate like crap. The 2 weeks I took off during Christmas, I ate whatever I wanted, gained some weight back, some water weight. But overall, like I've been locked back in. I did the 30 days of perfection the month of January, where for 30 straight days I did everything I was supposed to, no cheating on my diet. Lost 24 pounds alone. What's my diet? Hey guys, again, keep tapping that screen, guys. I'm gonna do this next set, and then I'll explain to you guys what my diet is. Whew. 265 was light as hell, guys. 265 for 4. What's my diet? So I eat the same thing roughly every single day. I do a protein shake for breakfast with black coffee. For the next 2 meals, I do 1 cup chicken, 1 cup rice, 1 cup broccoli. It's right around 450, 500 calories, 50 grams of protein each meal. And then I do that for the next 2 meals. And then last meal of the day, I do 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, 1 cup of non-fat cottage cheese. And then I do some kind of fruit, whether an apple, blackberries, cherries, raspberries, whatever's really on sale at the time. I know you've spoken about the surgery skin thing, bro. No. And yeah, it's kind of all just depends. I mean, it's funny because one of the videos that's doing really well on IG is talking about like how I don't fit in size 32 jeans. People are like, you don't fit. Like the extra skin here on the side, now I'm really starting to notice along with like here. So it's not just like here, I'm noticing the extra skin on the side, which is self-conscious. I'm not going to lie. So, Boo, you donated 50 bucks. Well, I appreciate it if you did. That'd be a cool story, bro. What up, Heather? How you doing? How do you deal with the soreness muscle and the joint pain? It's just, Chuck, it's just about showing up each day, man. You have a choice in life. Like, you either can allow the soreness to beat you down or you can just show up. Yesterday, after going to work, my back hurt so damn bad from deadlifting. I had to take some ibuprofen. Normally, that's the second or third day, but took some ibuprofen, and now we're back here in the lab showing up again. Like, life just comes down to choices. Like, you either show up or you don't. Dragon, that's a weird thing. That's a weird thing to say, bro. How old am I? I am 39 years old. Guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate it. All right, give me just a second. So when I bench press, I like to drive through my heels, and it's hard to do that barefoot. So I gotta put my shoes on. Because if I don't have my shoes on, then I have to like be up in my pinky toes basically. So let me switch over. All right, 285 for 4, pretty easy. Dude, you're really cool story, bro. What kind of setup do I have? Sorry, not sure what you mean, but I can't breathe. All right, I think we'll hop up to 295 next. And then from 295, maybe we'll try 305. I get a little bit nervous without a spotter here with this much weight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. We got 61 lovely folks in here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. Let's see if we can get up to 20 likes. Doesn't cost you anything, and it means everything to me. I want to continue spreading that positivity, guys. Life's hard, work's hard, school hard. We need to be more supportive and positive people out there. I was 303 pounds, guys. I've lost 93 pounds. I want to lose another 7 pounds so I can lose a full 100. I did it the old-fashioned way. I didn't take TRT. I didn't take GLPs. I didn't take a bunch of extra supplements. Literally, I take 2 supplements, and that's it. Do I have a job? I have 5 jobs. I work full-time, 2 full-time jobs at one program. I work a part-time job. I own my real estate license. I own 13 rental units that I self-manage, and I do social media content creating. So I always tell people I got 5 jobs. I work a shit ton of hours every single week. Is this all the equipment that you use on your journey? For the most part, yeah. So I have 5 through 45 pound dumbbells. I got about 300 pounds worth of weight. I got the pulleys here and here. And then I just do a lot of this. I have an easy bar car here. I have a treadmill over there. And then I have a calf machine. But usually I do chest and I do legs at Planet Fitness because I don't have all the machines I want. But I didn't feel like driving to Saginaw, which is about a 40-minute drive for me. I work in Saginaw, so I don't mind lifting there. So I just decided that I'm going to lift at home. So guys, give me just 1 second. All right, guys, let's go on live, guys. We have gotten 4 new subscribers. I truly appreciate and love that support, guys. So head up, tap that subscribe button. All right, let's add. All right, 295. All right, 295 for 4. What up, Amy? How you doing? How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday? Let's see, guys. Do we want... We can go 305. But I got a little nervous going 305 without a spotter. So, we'll we'll see what happens. Because I ain't gonna lie, we threw up 295 easy. So we'll go 305, but maybe I'll see if Danny will come down here and spot me just so I don't kill myself. This here, guys, sucks. This skin right here, this sucks. This is annoying. Like, imagine putting all this weight and still being self-conscious. Like, the body dysmorphia is crazy. Like, from here up, I'm like, dang, dude, you're a 10. Here down, I'm like, oh man, you're like a solid, like 3.5. Maybe a 4, 5 on a good day. Like, it sucks. Body dysmorphia is a real thing. And then the loose skin here. This is why all the younger kids in here watching this live, I highly encourage, take care of yourself, take care of your body. Because once you allow yourself to get big, basically you're doing irreversible damage. So at this point, like, my only option is like probably surgery to get all like the extra skin removed. And it's super subconscious, but at this point, I would rather be subconscious about the skin than being subconscious about being, you know, in a 2XL shirt and fat as hell. Like, that's the other option. How big was I, Chopper? Chopper, I was 303 pounds. So I was 303, 6'3", 303. And I just really abused my body. So let it be a reminder of your accomplishment. It is, and it's something I'm very proud of. I've done it, like I said, the old-fashioned way. I've put in tons of hard work, tons of time in the treadmill. I've missed tons of meals with friends, like, because I don't want to go out to eat, because I don't want to eat poorly. But at the end of the day, it's like, I really wish I wouldn't have abused my body like this. Like, when I was 25, I was jacked and in very good shape. Like, eventually, I just kind of beat up my body while I build my business. And so now, like, I ordered some lotions recently. I'm going to try to put some, lotions on there to kind of see if that goes well, but have to kind of see what happens. I lost 100 pounds and had moves for a while, man. You feel me? Yeah, it sucks. It does suck, guys. All right, I need 2 of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to 20 likes here. Guys, give me just like 1 minute. I'm going to run upstairs. Hey, Danny. 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 I just need you to spot because I don't die. All right, guys, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna push limits. I'm gonna push 305. I should be able to get 4. But again, just kind of anybody that's bench pressing, never put clips on a bench press, because if you fail, you want to be able to go one side or the other and throw it off. I don't want to do that here because I don't want to ruin my plates and I don't want to ruin my floor. So again, if I fail and I can't get it, obviously you're probably not gonna be able to lift it off. At that point, just start rip off these 3 plates right here, and then run to the other side and rip off those 3 plates there. So. Don't touch it! Woo! Got scared?
A bit.
Guys, 305 for 4. That's what's up. That's what's up. Totally understand. It'll look great. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Livin? Yeah.
What are you live on?
Huh?
What are you live on?
It's YouTube?
Oh, it looks different on my end when I look at the one on.
Guys, we have got 69 beautiful people. I just benched 305 for 4, which is the most I've done in a long time. I've been benching at Planet Fitness for a long time, so I've been using the machines, which obviously are way different weights, but that felt hella good. 305 for 4, that was awesome. That makes me happy. because like I've lost a ton of weight. When you lose weight, you lose the ability to push as much weight. Like simple mass moves mass at the end of the day. And so like I'm pretty happy because I'd be honest with you, I didn't know if I could do that or not. So felt that those are pretty solid reps. Hey, thanks, appreciate that. Easy work. What up, KL Labor? How you doing? Guys, I'm pretty damn happy about that set right there. Oh, that felt hella good, guys. Yo, what up, Royd and Juice Man? I promise you, if I was on Royd and Juice Man, I'd have to turn sideways, walk through a door. I think about it all the time, but nah, man, I promise you, I am all natural. Like, look at me, I'm not even that big. Like if I was on the juice, I'd be benching way more than 305. I'd be easily throwing up probably 500-600 pounds. So naturally, I've always had a pretty strong bench press. But if I would have stayed at 300 pounds and been juiced up, oh yeah, I would easily be benching 500-600 pounds raw. Cap, okay, all right. I'm 100% natural. Everybody that's been following my journey since the beginning knows that, like, I don't believe in that stuff. I'm actually anti-TRT injections or any of that. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It's fake. Like, you're creating a fake body. I have the utmost respect for people who do take gear, but they're honest with people about it. Like, if you're gonna take gear, be honest about it. Don't lie about it, because what happens is you present a false facade of how you're gonna look in a false narrative where people can't look like that, and it's just not that simple. Easy work. Bro, if you're not my age, you're killing it. John, how old are you, buddy? Oh, well, I mean, you're 16, man. I'm 39. I've had a long time to build the chest. Like, so, and again, when you build stuff naturally, it just takes a long time to do it. Like, over a long period of time. When I was 16, I think I was benching 225. Like, and it just takes time to build up with more and more and more. So, Antonio says push bar or plus bar. Not sure what you mean. So this is just a standard 45-pound bar. Guys, I need 5 of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I would love to get to 30 likes here in the next couple minutes. Tap that screen. Show some love and support. Well, if you actually don't believe me, I actually have videos of the plank. LF, I'll have to take a look at it after live, man. I think you're just working on consistency and protecting his joints. So for me, guys, right now, like I said, I lift heavy for my first 4 sets. My next sets after that, I do sets of 12. And again, because I'm old, so I pyramid up. I never start with whatever my max rank set of 12 is. So I had, what was it, 135, 145, 155, 165. 165 for incline. Now we'll hit 175, and then we'll continue going up. Because to be honest with you, I haven't done free weights like this in a while. Usually I lift at the gym where I use dumbbells. And then I use a Smith machine because Planet Fitness doesn't have regular bars. All right. So this is moving back and it's not moving, and it is throwing me off. There we go. That was uneven. It was throwing me off hardcore. I'm 119 kilograms with Thought, I don't know how to say your name, man. But you're 119 kilograms, so what is that in pounds? So you're about 160 pounds, if I had it, or 260. So 260. I decreased to that, so you've lost a bunch of weight. Now I'm doing OMAD plus gym. I'm 26 years old, 5'3". Yeah, man, sounds like you're doing great. So for like me, I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. I lift weights 5 days a week, and I follow a perfect diet. At the end of the day, it all comes down to like, what is your diet? What does your diet look like? And so you could be lifting, doing cardio, doing all the things, abs and stuff, but if you don't follow a diet, everything you're doing is kind of pointless. So I highly encourage you to make sure your diet's locked in. And then once you get that diet locked in, you'll start to see a massive difference in the weight you're carrying. So for me, that's when everything changed, is when I started following a more strict diet. Originally when I started this, I was eating 5 meals a day. I've cut that down to 4 meals a day. It's right around 2,000 calories a day. I burn roughly 4,000 calories a day. And so since then, I've locked in and I've lost 93 pounds. But it's been slow. Some weeks it's 0 pounds, some weeks it's 6 pounds, some weeks it's 2 pounds, some weeks it's 8. Like it just all really just depends. Like the body's really weird. The body will fluctuate 2 to 5 pounds naturally every single day, depending on when was the last time you took a crap, how much water weight you have in, how much salt you've intake the day before, how much fluid you're holding in, how much gut junk you have in there. That's why I eat a lot of broccoli, because that broccoli comes through, the body can't digest it, and it literally just scrapes out all your bad gut health. That last rep took everything I had. I'm taking more protein, less carbs in 1 meal a day. Oh, thanks. Yeah, man. So that's the thing, is you should try to eat 1 pound. Guys, we just jumped up to 32 likes. That's 33 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I truly, truly appreciate every single person in here that's smashing that like button. Everybody that hits that share button. I appreciate that support, guys. That stuff goes a long way. This channel has grown roughly almost 250 new subscribers in the last day and a half or so. Like I got several videos that are doing really well. The lives are going really well. Guys, I truly love the support. Thank you so much. Archer, what are some of the best things to eat after the gym? Rice and chicken. I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I eat rice and chicken after the gym. You could do a protein shake after the gym. But studies have been proven that it's not necessary eating right after the gym. Because when I was younger, we were in a whole culture of like, you need to eat right after the gym. You need to have a protein shake right after the gym. 30-minute window. If you miss that 30-minute window, then half your workout's gone to shit. Studies have basically said that that's not true. What you want to stay in is what's called a protein synthesis throughout the entire day. Sorry guys, I can't breathe. So you want to stay in protein synthesis throughout the day. So you want to eat 4 to 6 meals with your protein divided out at it throughout the day. So for me, I eat roughly 4 meals, 50 grams of protein each meal, 200 grams of protein. I weigh 210 pounds, so I'm just shy of 1 gram of protein per pound. So that's what I usually strive for, but I'm also trying to be in a calorie deficit, so I only eat 200 grams of protein per day. So it's more important to spread out your meals throughout the day, 4 to 6 meals, divide your protein out throughout the day, stay in protein synthesis. TRT, Westsiders, nope, I'm 100% natural, man. I promise. I've never been on it, never tried anything like that. I take two supplements. So the people that have been following my journey for a while, you can, you know it, but guys, take a guess. I'm on 2 supplements. What do you think there are? I'm eating rice goose right now. Thanks, by the way. Goose, Archer? I don't know if I've ever had goose. Had duck. I eat a ton of chicken. I eat a ton of eggs. So I'm lucky my sister-in-law owns like a bunch of chicken, so I get 2 to 3 dozen chicken or eggs free per week. So I eat 6 eggs every single, 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites every night. Do I do dips? I would love to be able to do dips, but I can't because I don't have a machine to do them at home. This is my ceiling, guys, right here. So I can't even do like a shoulder overhead press without hitting my ceiling. I have a very short ceiling in my basement. All right, so we've done 4 sets of heavy flat. We did 4 sets of incline, 4 sets of 12. I think I'm gonna have Matthew come down here and sit on my back and we'll do some push-ups. So that'll be fun. But guys, I need 2 of y'all beautiful folks, if you haven't done so already, I need 2 beautiful people. Double tap that screen, let's get to 40 likes. My goal is always to have 1 like per minute we're live. We've been live for 32 minutes and we've got 38 likes. So need 2 of y'all beautiful folks. Let's double tap that screen. Let's keep staying ahead of that pace. I truly, truly appreciate it. And when we get to 45 likes, I'll flex it out, guys. You guys can let me know what you guys think, what areas I specifically need to work on. 45 likes, we'll flex it out. Am I on steroids? Nah, man, I am all natural, I promise you. So I'm not taking anything. I take 2 supplements. You guys can guess what 2 supplements they are, and then I'll tell you what they are here in a minute. But once we get to 45 likes, I'll flex it out. You guys can tell me where my weaknesses are at. Because I would love, once I get to 6,000 subscribers on this platform, I'm gonna walk on stage and do a bodybuilding competition. So I think at that point, I'll probably have to get down to 190. So I'm 210 now, I'll probably have to walk on stage at 190. What up, sleepy ass? How you doing today, man? There you go, guys, 3 likes away, and we'll flex it out. If you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, I appreciate it. Nah, it says protein and multivitamins. What's everybody else's guesses? What supplements do you think I'm on? Sleepy ass, you doing good today, man? That's awesome, buddy. I slept, well, I didn't even sleep. I was up super early this morning. Got up, watched some TV, got a few cups of black coffee. It's great. Protein and creatine. What up, Kelly? How are you doing? Creatine and whey. Nope. So guys, I take 2 supplements. Guys, there we go. We're at 45 likes. So I take 2 supplements pretty much every single day. I take protein shake, usually in the morning as a meal replacement. And so that's my first meal of the day. I drink half of it at 10. I drink the other half at noon. So it's 380 calories, right around 48 grams of protein. So I have that. And then I drink C4 pre-workout before every single workout. And, well, I should say before I lift weights. I don't take it, obviously, on cardio, just cardio days because it's not good for you. So that's it. C4 pre-workout, you can buy it for $29.99, and then I buy the 10-pound bags of whey protein. It's like $100 every couple months, and that's it. Why no creatine? Because I've never needed it, and I had a buddy that told me a horrible story at it about someone basically almost died taking too much of it because it shut down their kidney and liver functioning because it's stored in their legs and it released all at once. So for me, I've never needed it. Just like I've never needed TRT, I've never needed roids. Like I've always been strong. And I look decent now that I've lost the weight, so I just simply have never needed it. Matthew! Danny! Smash. Thanks, appreciate that. All right, well, hold on just a second, guys. Danny! What's Matthew doing? All right, never mind.
I guess I'm almost done.
Yeah, if you want to grab him and come down here. All right, guys, I'm going to have my youngest come down here. We're going to do push-ups. It's the most researched compound in history, but fair enough, dude. Do what works for you. And that's kind of GG's. That's kind of where I'm at with things. I always tell people with diets, exercise, whatever you're doing, do whatever works for you. Like this whole idea of you got to take the Mediterranean diet, you got to do the carnivore diet, you got to do this, you got to do that. Nah, man, you got to figure out what works for you. And what I'm doing right now is working for me. I feel like I look decent. If I could just lock in for another couple weeks, I could get down to the 200 pounds, 205. Like there'd be a massive difference. All right, you got a shirt on?
Yeah.
All right, come here.
I kind of got like.
That's fine. All right, guys. So let's see how this goes. All right.
So what do you want me to do?
Remember how you sat in my back last time, like but up top?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna lay down. All right.
Tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Remember, you're gonna like Indian style, cross your legs. You gotta scoot up higher. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Wait, my fall off.
Okay.
Stop it.
All right. We got what, 8 guys? Whew. How much do I weigh? So I'm gonna do 3 more sets. So you wanna just hang out down here for a second? So I weigh 210 pounds right now. So 210, I've lost 93 pounds. Whew. So guys, this is part of the problem is like when I do chest at home, I don't have a lot of equipment. My dumbbells only go up to 45s. And then I have obviously here, so I did flat bench, I did incline bench. And so to add a little bit of variations, I have Matthew, how much you weigh, buddy?
Like 80 something pounds.
You weigh like 80 pounds, so I have Matthew come sit in my back and I do push-ups just to kind of change up the chest routine a little bit. And then I'll finish with some flies and then some underneath flies. So, but guys, smash that like button. We are 2 likes away from 50. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button and then hit that subscribe. After you hit subscribe, guys, don't forget to also turn that alert on. So you go to the, hit that subscribe, go to the page, turn the alert on, get that big alert every time I go live, and then show some love and support. I appreciate that. I'm just out here trying to encourage everybody to do better for themselves. We don't need to take all kinds of chemicals and all kinds of injection and gear to better ourselves. Literally just show up and show out every single day. It's that simple. Just be better than the person you were yesterday. All right, you ready? No,
Yep.
Don't be doing weird things. All right. Okay, except you're probably gonna have to try to, if you could scoot up a little bit higher.
Like right here?
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh wow, I'm about to fall off.
Oh, whew.
It's gonna be cool. Oh, you gotta do more.
Whew. Better question, how much weight did you lose? I lost 93 pounds. What up, Brittany? How are you doing? What was your diet to lose 93 pounds? So again, guys, first of all, I need 1 person to hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes. Then I'll go into the diet. One person hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes, and then we'll go into the diet, guys. So somebody smash that like button. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. So I eat the same thing every single day, guys. I do a protein shake for breakfast with black coffee. Black coffee is one of the best things you guys can drink first thing in the morning if you don't like black coffee. And then I encourage you to do tea. The caffeine will get your metabolism going. There's almost no calories in it. It's really good for you to get started in the morning. The moment you start adding sugar and creamer and stuff like that to it, you defeated the purpose of the coffee because now you're putting a bunch of calories in it. The second part is I do a protein shake in the morning. I drink half of it at 10. I drink the other half at noon. So, and I spread it out because basically it allows me to stay fuller for longer versus drinking it all at once. And then I felt like it didn't keep me full for 3+ hours. So I drink half of it at 10, the other half at noon. And then at about 1:30, I eat my first meal. It's 1 cup white rice. I don't like brown rice. I don't like the texture of it. I also, most of the time I eat my meals cold. I don't have a chance to warm them up. I'm a social worker, so I spend most of my days in the community. So I'll eat a lot of it. It's cold. It is what it is. You eat for substance. You eat to nurture the body. You don't eat for flavor and for dopamine. And so at that point, 1:30, I usually eat that. It's 1 cup white rice, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup chicken. And then I eat that same meal roughly around 4 o'clock, 4:30. If I work out in Saginaw, I'll eat half of it, and then I'll eat the other half on my way home. If I work out at home, which is an hour, roughly a 45, 50-minute drive, I'll eat the entire thing because I'll get really hungry by the time I'm done lifting weights and doing my cardio. And then my last meal of the night, I was doing 4 whole eggs and 2 egg whites, but I've recently changed it to 3 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, a cup of non-fat cottage cheese because that's a casein protein. You want that casein protein before you go to bed. And then I do some type of fruit, usually blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberry, whatever's really on sale. I got scared there for a minute. How was the eggs you made in the microwave, Tucker? They're all right. I actually made them in the microwave last night, so I didn't cook them as long. They're okay, and I realized it's definitely better to cook them in the bowl, take them out of the bowl, put them on a plate, because they stay way too hot in the bowl for way too long. So they weren't bad. I've actually eaten them that way the last 2 nights. Again, I don't eat for flavor and taste. I eat for substance and nurture the body. And so then last night I've been taking, quit hanging on the steps. So I take the salt you guys would put on like popcorn. I put like the cheese on there, or like the white cheddar. I put that in my eggs. Delicious. It's a cheat code. You look like armor. Thanks, Ark. I appreciate that. What up, Bosch? You still haven't lost the baby weight? The kid is, oh, well, you know, this is what happens when you get fat. All right, Matthew, you ready?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, dog's gonna jump on. Yeah, not like.
You gotta scoot up more. You ready?
Yes. Let's go, puppies. Let's go. Dad, I mean. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got like 7.5. That takes more too fast. I can't go anymore. It's like, that's like, yeah, see, you got 7.5.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's heavy.
Hi. He's gained 5 legs.
Thanks, guys, for all those likes. I appreciate that, guys. You want to try it? I can do the last one with you.
I could try.
Okay, we'll give it a minute. You weigh a lot more than your brother does, so.
And my
How much do you weigh?
In the 90s, maybe like 90.
Go run upstairs and weigh yourself real quick.
He's like 90. I'll take off like a pound or 2 because I have close on.
No, you can wear all that. Just go see how much you weigh.
It's
So.
like 90 something.
Guys, I love getting the kids involved in the workout. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's part of the reason I decided to work out at home instead of the gym today. And guys, we only need 6 subscribers to get to 21, or wait, hold on guys. We have been absolutely killing it this week. So yes, to get to 4150, we need 6 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that subscribe button. So 6 beautiful people hit that subscribe button. I truly, truly appreciate it. Only surgery will remove the extra skin in the stomach. Kevin, you're very probably right, buddy. It is what it is at this point. I'm gonna continue losing the weight and we're gonna see what happens. So I can't control what the skin does at this point. I can only continue eating healthy. I can continue lifting weights. I can continue building up my core. Raya, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Guys, I think we were only 6 people away from 4150. So if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe, show some love and support. I would truly. Oh, goodness.
Oh, sorry. A dog just knocked like that. Oh no. Oh no. I weigh 90.
Sorry, what happened?
I weigh 99.
All right, guys. Sorry, Bowser decided to come over here. Or was that Bailey?
Bailey.
Sorry, Bailey decided to come over here and take out everything, guys.
I weigh 99 pounds.
You weigh 99.
I'm like 99. It's almost 100. I think I was 100.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's Bowser.
Congrats on the success. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Kevin, you already subscribed. Jason, guys, that threw me off over there. JC, you subscribed. Thanks. All right, let's try.
That's
All right.
99.8. That's only good. Probably be able to do like 1.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
Hopefully 2 or 3. All right.
That only
I know how Dad likes it.
Okay.
is Indian style. Crisscross applesauce. Up. Move up. Move up.
Can you get up a little bit closer on my shoulders? Even if your legs are on my neck, that's okay. Up a little bit more.
Like up.
No, you're good. But
Like that,
okay,
like that.
right there. You ready?
Yeah. Dad's only doing 1. I just know it. Henry's 9.
Let's go, Dad. Ooh, it's hard to keep balance.
It is. Oh. How's he doing this? 1, 2,
3.
3, 4.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 4.5. That's
It's actually really good.
You got the ball.
No. All right. You guys head upstairs now.
Okay, peace. The ball. Okay.
All right, guys. Woo!
I think we made a chair. See, we made a chair. So, like.
I live in the Mediterranean diet.
I'll get back to grandma.
There we go, guys. We are now just 2 shy of our goal for 4150. So thank you, guys. Whew. That I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. He's heavy, guys. That's 100 pounds sitting on your back.
Okay, my turn.
You really want me to try?
No. It's terrifying.
I probably could get
I have.
2. Guys, you think I could do a push-up with the wife sitting on the back? Guys, let's get to 65 likes and we'll try it. Smash that screen. Let's see it. Do planks at the end of push-ups. Kevin, I have a whole routine I'll do at the end of this for abs. I got that today. So you'll see I do 30-second I do minute planks. I'll stir the pot. So smash that like button, guys. Once we get to 65 likes, I'll try to do a push-ups with the wife sitting on the back. And we are 1 subscriber away from 4150, guys. 4150. We've almost got 200 subscribers last 2 days. So that's absolutely awesome. I love and appreciate all the support. All right. Need one of y'all beautiful folks hit that like button, and then we'll try this here. Whew. Thank you for whoever hit that subscribe button. You're absolutely awesome.
Do you get like real-time updates?
I do if I check it over here on my phone. We're at 4,150. But I need one more person double tap that screen. I forgot I was supposed to flex it out for you guys when we got to 50 likes and I completely forgot it. What?
I'm gonna make you put a sweatshirt on. Uh-oh. Here they come.
Can't see. Guys, I need one of y'all double tap that screen. Let's get to 65 likes. I'll try at the bottom. Good evening. Welcome in, Noel. All right, well, I don't got time to wait. Let's try. So you're going to have to sit up higher. Even if that means like your legs.
Right here.
Nope, like you cross your legs. Move, Bailey. And you're gonna have to, even if your legs are around my neck, that's okay. But you've got to come up higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
This is terrifying, you guys. Like up here?
I mean, the higher you can go, the better.
Okay.
There we go.
And then what are you gonna do with my
You
legs?
can put them on my head if you want. Yep, just like that. All right. But can you push Bailey right? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ugh. I have to be able to get my arms out. Nope.
You got half of one.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Well, that's the next goal.
134 is where it's at.
So 100 was fine. All right. Ugh.
Go.
Well, that was fun. Good evening. I gotta keep pushing, guys. I'll get there eventually. All right. Ugh. Ugh. So these 45 dumbbells I just got, I haven't even ripped off the... There we go. Haven't even ripped off the tags of them yet. Do you have any advice for me? I'm 300 pounds, 5'11". How do you lose weight? Should I be jogging or lifting weights? So public, yes. The first thing I want you to do is head up and hit that subscribe button. After you hit that subscribe button, yes. Because it sounds like you're in a very similar situation to what I was in. I was 303 pounds. I was extremely overweight. I hated myself. Doing the most basic tasks every single day was extremely difficult. And so I, at a certain point, like I went on a family water park trip. I was wearing a shirt at an indoor water park because I was embarrassed how I looked, because I was fat, I was ugly, my face was ballooned up, my belly was sticking out to here. And like I went down the water slide, the weight limit on the water slide was 280 pounds. I was 300. I went down the slide, I ended up hurting myself. And it was like a whole thing. I was super embarrassed. And at that moment, I just decided, like, I've got to do better. I've got to change my life. So I decided at that point, I started with a diet. I was eating 5 meals a day. I started doing 20 minutes of cardio, and I lifted weights 5 days a week. And I started losing a little bit of weight, started feeling more confident. Then I went to 30 minutes of cardio. Then I went to 40 minutes of cardio. Then I went to 60 minutes of cardio. Then I went to 65 minutes of cardio. So now I'm currently doing 65 minutes of cardio. I reduced it from 5 meals to 4 meals, so I eat about 2,000 calories a day. And I lift weights 5 days a week. I was lifting weights 6 days. 6 days was too much for me. I wasn't seeing the muscle recovery. So go to the gym. Lift weights is the most important thing you can do. When you build more muscle, you're going to burn more calories. We had to burn calories in order to burn fat. So for me, because of my size, I naturally burn 2,000 calories a day. So if I just laid in bed and did absolutely nothing all day long, I would burn 2,000 calories a day. That's naturally because of my muscle size, my build. And so if you're smaller, you don't have any muscles, you might only burn 1,200 calories a day. So I'm already winning by 800 calories because of the size I put on. And then you add in the natural burning of moving my body throughout the day at work. You add in the treadmill. You add in that. I burn roughly 4,000 calories a day. And I eat 2,000 calories. So I'm roughly at a 2,000 calories a day deficit. And so that means roughly every 2 days, I burned a pound of fat. 7 days a week, I burned about anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds of fat per week. And so when you do that, you're going to start to see a significant change. Now, you don't have to go that drastic. You could easily eat 3,000 calories a day, burn 4,000 calories a day, and lose a pound every 4 days, lose 2 pounds a week or something like that. It just all depends on what your goals are, how much you want to lock in, and how much you want to do it. That's what happened to you, public. Yeah. Those likes are free, and we'll appreciate it. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Wow, hi. I like you, sir. Thanks, Claudia. Appreciate that. How do you know how many calories you are burning each day? So public, there's a formula. I used to be a certified personal trainer, and you could basically go to ChatGPT and give them all your stats. Like, you could, like, here, let me do my next set, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Give me just a second. Good job, dude. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah. Jay, I actually found these new shorts. I've never worn them before. They had a tag on them. Literally found them. All right. You're welcome. Our muscles just too weak? Maybe. Mine are. All right. So here, let me show you. So go to like, go to ChatGPT. You can use the talk text feature. I am 6'3", 210 pounds. And I want to know roughly how many calories I burn per day. I am a social worker and I spend most of my day in the community, and I'm not sitting behind a desk very often, period. I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week, averaging a 15-minute mile, period. I lift weights roughly 5 times per week, averaging a little over an hour, and I do abs 3 times a week, averaging about 15 minutes. No, sure. Public, thank you so much for all those gifts, and whoever said that gift earlier, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Your pecs are huge. Thanks. I am 6'3". So 6'3", 210. I have a very active job. 65 minutes of cardio, lift weights, plus abs. ChatGPT already knows I'm roughly 40 years old because it knows me. So it shows right here, guys, that roughly where is it at? So roughly what I burn naturally throughout the day is 1,950 to 2,050 calories per day if I just did absolutely nothing and laid in bed all day long. My cardio burns roughly 500 calories a day. Lifting burns roughly 500 calories a day. And then my job activity burns 300 to 500 calories a day. So it says my estimated burn is between 3,400 and 3,700. It says on your hardest days, you're probably pushing 3,800. So let's just say 3,600 for basic math. And nope, this is the free ChatGPT. And so 3,600, I ate 2,000, I'm at a 1,600 calorie deficit. You need to burn 3,600 calories to burn 1 pound. And it'll give you a rough estimate. How long it took you to build that chest? Ender, I've been lifting weights for a long time, man. A long, long time. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. All right. What do I do for cardio? I do 65 minutes on the treadmill at a 4-point speed, averaging a 15-minute mile. So I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. Sam says hot and sexy. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate that. All right. So next up, guys, because again, I don't have the machines I want to do here. I'm going to grab from the cable from the bottom, and I'm going to come up and over and work for that bottom part of the chest. So obviously I prefer to have 2 cables to be able to come up and underneath like that, but I don't, so I just make do with what I have. Do I have abs? I don't know, Tara, do I? Like, kinda. Like they're like halfway there. Now if I go like this and I do it, it looks way better, but you know, that's what happens when you have a bunch of loose skin because I was fat. Guys, we are inching so close to that 100 like goal. Keep tapping that screen. Can you bounce your chest? I guess kind of a little bit. Does that count? Felt very weird, guys. I don't know if I've ever done that before. How do I turn my into a six-pack? I'll gain that naturally if I do cardio, lift weights, or do I need... Public, nope. The best thing to gain abs is just being a calorie deficit. I mean, you can do abs. I do abs. It's more of a functional thing. Like, the biggest thing you need to do is strengthen your entire core, because again, like, your abs and your lower back go hand in hand, so you want to strengthen your entire core simply for functional exercises. But again, if you want a six-pack ab, if you look at most real skinny dudes, they got like ripped six-pack abs. It's not because the abs are strong, it's because they have no fat on them. So the lower your body fat percentage, the better your abs are going to look, to be honest with you. Hey buddy, can you give me your hardest workout routine? Yeah, Tech, give me just a second. What up, Limp Away? Thanks, Tara. I appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't noticed already, keep tapping that screen. Let's get those like numbers up, and let's get those subscriber numbers up. We have flown off the charts with the love and support today, guys. I truly, truly appreciate that. So keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe, show some love. Thank you so much, Lip Away, for that high five, man. I truly, truly appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I look fantastic. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie, the chest is popping today. Guys, so for like the first time in my life with the weight loss, like you could see the striations in my shoulders. You could see like extra veins in my traps. So I've never had this stuff a day in my life, guys. Like, this is just something. I'll be 40 here in April. Best shape of my life in 40. I've never looked like this before. Brandon, take off your... That escalated quickly, Tara. That's that after paid content. Who's going to be that first lovely person to send that super chat today? I would appreciate it. That would be great if you posted your routine. Tech, I could do that, man. I didn't even think about it. Like, I kind of go through it while I'm live. I never actually post my routine. I think about sitting down later tonight and maybe I'll just make a video kind of going through my whole story. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just sit down and I'll do it that way. Shoulder separation looking crazy. So again, first time I've ever had this striation here. First time I've ever had a bicep vein here. Like, it's been crazy. Yeah, I think, Tech, what I'll do is I'll sit down later at my kitchen table and I'll just kind of videotape it that way, just sitting down. And I'll tell like the entire story of like from the beginning to end of like what I did to lose the weight. I'll go through my entire workout routine and I'll go through my cardio and I'll do the whole 9. Tara, Tara, if you're new here, go back and look at some of the videos. I had a massive beard before. I just recently trimmed this down and my face looks crazy. Awesome. Yes, please. Yes, public. I got you guys. I never even thought about doing that before. So, because again, guys, I don't think I'm anything special. I don't think I'm just a normal dude. And so my routine, I don't think it's anything special. Everybody could do it. Like, everybody can walk on the treadmill. Everybody can lift weights. Like, I'm not doing anything that requires hardcore equipment or anything like that. You look younger for your old age. Thanks, Spence. Thanks, Spence. Hey, Spence, so I got some good news and bad news. Which one you want first, buddy? Anytime, glad to help. You want the bad news first? Well, Spence, the bad news is I just did chest, which means tomorrow's leg day. So if we go to the gym tomorrow, it's leg day, brother. So, you ready for that? So tomorrow's leg day, because I did chest today because I took Wednesday off when you had your midlife crisis. I took Tuesday off when I had my midlife crisis. And, well, nobody worked out on Sunday because, well, it was the Super Bowl. So we both crashed and burned last week. We each had a day. Like my old roommate used to agree, like when you have a mental health day, like we all get one day. Not everybody can be on the same day. So like I had Tuesday, you had Wednesday, or I guess technically you had Wednesday, Thursday. Like tomorrow's leg day, bro. How long did it take you to look that good or look like that? I've been at this for about 17 months now. Do I have a son, Tara? I have 2 sons. 6 months isn't shit. It took you more than 6 months to get fat. EJ, it took me years to get fat, man. And it took me 17 months to get the weight off. So, yep. Now my legs get to crash and burn. Yes, 100%. Can you drink liquor while denying working out? Jay, you can 100% do whatever you want. I just don't encourage it. And for me, like the video I posted this morning, I prefer coffee. So I drink coffee instead of drinking because I am obsessed with coffee and I don't allow myself to have coffee with creamer in it or any kind of sugar in it because I don't want that stuff. So at that point, I would much rather make coffee late at night with some French vanilla creamer in it than to drink alcohol. Like if I'm exchanging calorie for calorie, that to me is a better win. Oh, Spence, I also have some other news for you here in a second. I have some more good news for you. All right, guys, we got 51 people on here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I'm gonna go into my ab routine now because I'm talking way too fast or going way too slow today. So I gotta try to speed things up a little bit, guys. All right. So for this exercise here, guys, I'm going to hold this foot roughly at a 90 degrees. This ankle is going to be slightly above this ankle, held off the ground. You're going to crunch and hold for 30 seconds on each side. You're going to switch halfway through. So it's basically like just a crunch and hold for 30 seconds. And this entire basically ab routine is just a lot of holding and focusing. Oh. Oh, there's the first set of that. You did 5 exercises, man. That's awesome. EJ, that's one of the biggest things, man. Sugary drinks is what destroys us. Like energy drinks, juices, fountain pops. Like too much sugary drinks is where people put on so much size. I told a story yesterday, guys. My kid had a basketball game at 9 o'clock. I watched a parent walk in with their daughter with both of them had 44-ounce fountain pops. Now, again, I don't know if there's diet in there or not, but let's assume there's just a normal Coca-Cola in there, and then a big-ass bag of candy. So between the two of them, it was like 900 calories of just junk at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, this is why America's fat. Like, this is why. Like, just junk. Who knows if they've eaten breakfast, but you're just drinking sugar, you're eating sugar with no substance to it. Brandon, you gonna check me or not? Jabe, sorry, so many comments are coming in. I missed some of them, so you have to re-put them in the chat. What do you mean sugary drinks? Like soda? Yeah, not just soda, but soda, energy drinks, Gatorade. Gatorade's got Powerade, Monsters, Red Bull. All those sugary drinks are terrible for you. All right, guys, so we're gonna go to the second set of this, the exact same thing. Crunch and hold, 30 seconds each side. If you're just starting this exercise, you could start it with like 30 seconds total, do 15 seconds on each side. But for me, because I've been doing this for a while, I went from like 30 seconds to 40 seconds to 50 seconds to now I do a minute total. So I crunch and hold for 30 seconds on one side and then switch over to the other side. Guys, if you're new up in here and you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, show some love and support. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Whew. Oh, I feel better. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go pay taxes. Pay taxes and go get your eggs.
Okay.
Katie's not home but for you.
Alright, that was lame.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you. The points are here.
Alright.
Come on, guys.
What up, Silva? How you doing? Yes, I did just fart and I feel a million times better. Tara, I'm not going to show you the boys. They were down here earlier. If you want to go back, rewind some of the live, they were down here earlier doing some of the sets with me. But I'm not just going to go get them just to go get them. So guys, after I do the crunch and hold, the next up is what we call bird dogs. That's again, this is to focus on the lower back. Oh. Okay. So, opposite hand, opposite leg, you're going to basically draw a straight line from the top of your fist to the bottom of your heels. Or I guess it would be the top of your, no, bottom of your heel. That right there is going to work that lower back right there. So, again, when you tighten up and you work your core, you also want to work that lower back. What up, Omai? How you doing today? All right, thanks guys for all the advice. I'll give it a look. Thanks guys for whoever got us to 80 likes. I truly, truly appreciate that, guys. We're going to do one more set of bird dogs, then we're going to go into stir the pot, which is arguably the hardest exercise I do. It's basically a plank, but on a ball. You're going to stir the pot right. You're going to stir the pot, you're going to stir the pot right. You're going to stir the pot left. You're going to stir the pot up and down. You're going to stir the pot side to side. Also, no more alcohol, weed. Yeah, I agree 100%, EJ. Man, you and I are on the exact same page. Like, if you have goals and you're trying to figure out something, you got to stop making excuses. Stop drinking. Stop eating sugars. Stop smoking weed. All that stuff. I lost my twin. Who's my twin, Michael? All right. Ugh. And it's funny, guys, because I read EJ stuff and it sounds like he's coming off very much as an ass. But the reality of it is, if you guys want goals and you want to achieve stuff, you have to lock in and stop making excuses. And that's basically exactly what he's saying. Thank you guys, whoever got us to 80 likes. I truly, truly appreciate that. You don't drink or smoke. That's awesome, man. One more thing, sleep at least 5 nah, man. EJ, I highly encourage you to push that envelope even higher. Try to sleep 7 hours a night. My muscle recovery and my ability to function when I sleep 7 hours is astronomical. Like I usually don't ever get more than 7. Sometimes I'll get 6.5, but I try. My goal is always to get 7, around 6.5 to 7 hours a night. Like it's just my ability to function is so much higher. What's the reaction at work with the weight loss? Michael, it has been astronomical. Like, because when I work at the hospital, all the doctors have said something, especially now that I've cut the face, like, or cut my beard off. Like, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you look completely different. Guys, I gotta use this bathroom real quick before I go into my next exercise. All right, let's go into this next exercise. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. That took everything I had, guys. That stir the pot is no joke. Yet I'm fat. What does the... So this is all abs, man. So imagine doing a plank like on the ground, but now forcing yourself to rotate while doing a plank. So it makes a plank even that harder. Like when you do a plank on the ground, you're just stable. It's hard, but now do it on a ball where your arms are gonna move. It just puts extra strain in the abs. So mirror help, that's my best friend. He'll do them with me and they're just miserable. So for someone that's new, you probably can start out at maybe 15 to 30 seconds, but I do mine for an hour. And then not only that, but you have to support yourself with the weight. So again, I've already done chest today. So I've done a ton of like chest and shoulders. And so to be able to hold yourself up for a minute is difficult by itself. Interesting, I will have to try that with a ball in my house. The good thing about losing weight slowly for 6 years, you'll have less skin. JD, thanks for the class. You're welcome, man. Hi, I'm from Brazil. Do you know? I don't know what that is. All right, guys. So we stirred the pot right. Now we're going to stir the pot left. Do you feel that in your abs? Yes, it's 100% all in your abs. Like you're literally holding yourself up. It is absolutely miserable. Bro, it's not that hard. Let's see you do it, ET. Let's see you do it, buddy. I've already done 2 sets of crunch and hold for a minute. I've already did 2 sets of bird dogs for a minute. That is my second set of stir the pot, but you do you, boo. And let's see you do it, buddy. This guy's doing great workouts. Difficult ones, the more difficult ones, the better. That's 100% EJ. And that's the thing is, you have to continue pushing yourself. Like when I first started doing these, I was only doing 30 seconds on each side. And I've slowly upped the bar. And to be able to hold yourself up for a minute. Like most people can't even do a standard plank for a minute, let alone one on a ball while slowly rotating. So next up, I'm going to do a minute. And I'm going to do up and down. So this is the hardest of the 4. This one's a pain.
Dad,
What?
are you free for a second?
What?
I think Bowser ate plastic.
What do you mean?
I was trying to do something. I heard Bowser ate.
Guys, give me just a second.
It's like such a hole. No.
Well, they probably just ripped it. It's just, looks like it's just ripped. Well, grab us something to sweep it up. All right, guys, sorry about that. Stay away from those carbs. Sorry, guys, there's been so many comments in this. Hey, might have, no. So it looks like my wife took out like the bag for the trash and left it out, so they're putting it out in the garage, and the dogs tore it open, but it's fine. Oh my God, they are really difficult. I just tried. You tried it, JV? They're no joke, man. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Oh, all right, so last one, we're gonna go side to side. This is the easiest of the 4, in my opinion. Michael, I actually tried to do more calisthenics. I tried to do a handstand the other day. I want to be able to do the L lever or the V lever. And I want to be able to do the L sit. So I recently started working on calisthenics. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate that. I need to buy one of those big balls. I use the ab wheel though, which is pretty good. Oh, like the wheel out, wheel line. EJ, is that what you're talking about? Because those things are no joke. I used to do those back in the day. Thanks, Francisco. Or Francisco. Francis? I'm not really sure. Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. And head up and hit that subscribe. All right, so next, we've done lower back, we've done the abs. So now the next one we're gonna hit is obliques. Whew. One more set of side planks, and then we get on the treadmill. Francis, welcome in. Guys, I definitely took way too long to do my chest stuff today. This is going to be like a 2.5 hour plus workout. Good Lord. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you head up, hit that subscribe button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Tara, that's weird, man. You keep bringing that shit up and you're actually starting to piss me off. Like, I've already told you no. They came downstairs earlier and they're up there stairs doing their own thing. Like, don't keep saying the same thing over and over and over. All right. All right, guys, time to move over to the treadmill. All right. All right, guys. Public, that's kind of where I'm at with things. Like, again, like, not trying to be mean or anything like that, but like, when I to give you an answer and you keep saying the same thing, like, you're gonna upset me. Like, and I would like to think, like, dang it. Like, I try to be nice to everybody, but like, sometimes like enough is enough. And it's funny, I don't know if you guys ever follow, like, it's like Kane Kern or whatever on TT. He's like the fruit guy, eats all the fruit. I've just watched him on his live like crash out a few times. And it's like, sometimes you just get tired of just people saying things when you've asked them to stop. Like, there's just certain lines you draw in the sand. And that's what I'm like, if my kids want to come downstairs and they want to work out with me, like, that's fine for a certain point. But the reality is of it, YouTube doesn't like kids live, and it will actually sanction your live, and it will allow people to comment on it, and there's a lot of like rules with it, so I try not to have them involved very often because it causes problems. However, when I do those push-ups, my kids like to enjoy it, so my kids will come and sit on my back, we'll do some push-ups, we'll have a good time with it. But if you notice, I sent them right back upstairs because, again, the algorithm doesn't like, you know, exploiting. So we digress. We're not going to talk about it anymore. So how's everybody doing? This workout's take forever, guys. It's going to be, damn, 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's way too damn long. Way too much time on a Sunday. But I guess it is what it is. But now we don't have to do abs tomorrow. Definitely don't have to do abs tomorrow. Guys, I need 4 of y'all beautiful folks, if you haven't done so already. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Let's get up to 90 likes. Whew. We did 4 sets of flat bench. I benched 305 for 4 today. That felt hella good. We then did 4 sets of 12 incline bench. We did a bunch of push-ups. We did 4 sets of 12 plus whatever we want to consider those for push-ups. We did the 3 sets of incline flies. We did 3 sets of rope pull, or I guess cable pulls for our chest. Then we just did a shit ton of abs. And now we got 65 minutes on the treadmill. Gonna fully lock in, get this final weight off. Pretty happy about that. Proud of myself the last few days. Like, the diet was a struggle. I had gone out to eat several times, but I feel like I officially got the diet locked back in. What up, Tipsy Dot? How you doing, man? And we only need 2 new subscribers, guys, to get to 4160. So, double tap that screen and continue showing love, everybody. I appreciate that. I went from 303 pounds. I'm down to 210. My next goal up is 203. I want to be able to say I've lost 100 pounds. And it's crazy, guys. Like, if I had skin surgery and had the skin removed, I bet you I probably have another 7 to 10 pounds and just loose skin right here in my stomach. Maybe even more. But yeah, probably 7 to 10 pounds here. So if I had to guess, my natural weight right now is closer to 200 with the skin. What does getting more subscribers do? The more people that subscribe, the more people that watch your content, the more money you make. And so right now I'm really enjoying content. I'm really enjoying, you know, encouraging people to do better. And I would like to spend more time doing it, making more quality content. But at the end of the day, I still got to pay my bills. So I work like 5 jobs right now. Like I'm a social worker. I carry a full-time caseload in our one program. I carry a full-time caseload in my other program. I'm actually the senior case manager. I'm part of leadership. And then I work about 50, 60 hours a week at that. Then I work at the hospital nights and weekends. I had just worked like 25 and a half hours in 2 weeks at my second job. So what is that, about another 12, 13 hours a week at that job. And then my wife and I own 13 rental units that we self-manage. So that's another one by itself. Make sure you strut while you walk. So we self-manage all of our rental properties. Then I have my real estate license, so I buy and sell real estate. And then, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I make content. So what's that, 1, 2, 3, real estate license, property. So 6, I guess, 5.5, 6 jobs, however you want to make it. But yeah, I work a lot of hours a week. So on top of working working out 2.5 hours, 5 to 6 days a week. I like the strut like that. I feel like if I could get like the Baywatch, like slow run. What if I ran like this the whole time? Would you guys make fun of me? I would make fun of me. Guys, we are 1 subscriber away from 4160. I would appreciate that. Thanks, Hunk. Appreciate you, man. Just out of curiosity, what state are you in? Public, I'm in Michigan, man. Central Michigan. I love living in Michigan because I can point like this and say, I live roughly right here. Right there. That's where I live. Thank you, guys. We are 1 like away from 90 likes for the live. What up, Back Vega? How's it going, brother? Never. Unc, I already got enough mods, man. I already got about 5 or 6. And the reality is, I mod most myself outside of the only time I struggle is on the treadmill. Is the only time I really need help. Because you get too many mods in here and then they start muting people and blocking people that I wouldn't block. So all my mods now know. They usually wait for me to say something. Nice. Public, you said nice. I wish I didn't live in California. So Public, it's funny. I actually have a couple investors that bought 4 duplexes through me here in Michigan because it's too expensive to buy real estate in California. So they used me. I went and took videos of all the properties and then they bought them here. They're actually doing very well for themselves. Nice. I wish I did. You're in the Midwest also in Chicago area, EJ? Whew. So you kind of know. So I work in Saginaw, EJ, so I'm sure the crime rate and everything's roughly the same in those 2 areas. Do you have a contact I would be interested in? What do you mean, Public? So add me on IG. It's Brandon Tilson, Tilson, and send me a private message. Like I said, I have my real estate license. I do all my own stuff myself. I self-manage my properties. I grew my net worth from 200K to just under $1 million in a little under 4 years. I own $1.4 million worth of real estate, which is crazy because like in California, that might just be a single house. Here in Michigan, I own 7 single families, 2 duplexes, and a triplex. Do you ever go to Marquette? No, I don't. Should have waved. Public, it's Brandon Tilson, Tilson. May have to take some. Man, and Black Vega, today was chest day, so it's popping even that much more. So I usually do chest day at Planet Fitness because I work out with my buddy, but my workout schedule is all jacked up this week. I ended up taking 3 days. Like I took Sunday off for the Super Bowl because I had friends come over, had a friend come over, I should say, and we did all kinds of dips and like the Super Bowl party stuff. Then on Tuesday, I had a mental breakdown, called off work. Wednesday, he had a mental breakdown, so I took him out to have some liquid courage and some fun. And yeah, So I took basically 3 days off from the gym this week, which I never do. But we got back on it. We've been perfect Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so far today. We've been perfect. We're going to get fully locked back in, start that grind, and get back down. I want to get down to 203. Like, that's my next big goal. And then I told everybody, when I get to 6,000 subscribers, I'm signing up for a all-natural bodybuilding competition here in Michigan. I was looking them up yesterday. I was looking up all the rules. More likely we'll do the 40 plus physique or classic, whatever they call it. And wait, is this you? You look completely different in your videos. Maybe? What do I look different? Do I look fatter? Skinnier? Uglier? Before I had a beard? When I had a beard? I mean, the basement looks the same, right? So yeah, that's the IG account. If anybody's not following it, oh, definitely didn't mean to do that. But head over, follow the IG. I would truly appreciate it, guys. My next goal is to get 10K over there. So I definitely have support. Thanks, Black Vega. Appreciate that, man. No, that's not it. Public, that's my old one I used to use for my real estate. That's not it. That is one of my accounts, but I haven't used it in a long time. So I look fat in that account, don't I, man? Face is blown up. What up, gaming legend? How's it been, man? It's been a minute. Nope, so Brandon and Danny Tilson, that's my old account that I used to use specifically for like real estate, but I don't use it at all anymore. So just look up Brandon Tilson, that's it. Just my first and last name. Dude, don't I look weird? I'm telling you guys, for those people that don't believe me, like go back and look at the little videos. Like I was fat. Like not even a little fat. Like I was fatty fat. Like Santa Claus fat. Like without the jolly, because I definitely sure the hell wasn't jolly. You're looking good. Thanks, gaming legend. Appreciate you, man. You found it, public. Yeah, so feel free to send me a private message, man. I got you. Like, I love talking finances with people. Like, I'm super ADHD, and so I hyperfixate, and my hyperfixation jumps from topic to topic to topic. And like, for a while, like I wanted to grow a social media with my dogs, and I did that, and I grew like my TT account to like almost 16,000. And I got bored with that. I started investing into real estate, and like that's going very well now. Like, I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45. So I'll be 40 in April. Worst case scenario, I'll have to work another 5 years. Which, Spencer, if you're still on, I have a funny story to tell you. I'll call you after I'm done with the live. I had like a panic attack earlier. I look good now, man. Yeah, thanks. It's crazy. I might want to private message you one day. I need to find a new email though. Email gets bloated. Yeah, shit away. Like that's why I always tell people to message me on IG. So that's basically the best way. There's so much stuff gets lost in email. So I always tell everybody, message me over there. I always check all my messages. What's up, Bug Marie? How you doing, man? My age, I am 39 years old. I will be 40 in April. So I will be 40 and in the best shape of my life. I am pretty happy and proud of that. I beat up my body when I was younger. I abused it. I got fat. I was ugly. Like you can see the loose skin. It's self-conscious. But at this point, it's only onwards and upwards from here. Guys, I need 8 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button. Let's get up to 100 likes. So double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Public, it doesn't matter what I want to do. I just want to be in a position of fuck you. Like, my boss wants to be a prick, fuck you, I'm out. Like that's a huge sense of power of like people not having control over you. Like, and I'm very close. Actually, I'm probably right there right now because at any point I can walk away from different entities and still be financially capable of paying all my bills. Like my rental properties cash flow about $3,000 a month. Like I make $5-6 grand at my primary job a month, like bring home. My secondary job I make about $1,400 a month. Like my social media I make about, you know, $140 a month, something like that. And then like I made $7,000 last year, about $6,000 last year, my real estate license. So you just have revenue coming in from every different angle. You come from a power of fuck you. You want to be a prick, you want to try to take advantage of me at work, I'll just walk away. I barely use email anymore. It won't let me do stuff. You're yacked, bro. Thanks, Papa. Appreciate that. Should have waved. You abused your body earlier. Man, that's kind of how I feel. Like, and part of it was like I worked my ass off to build my business. And I was working 70, 80 hours weeks, 30, 35 days in a row without a day off. And so I was drinking tons of energy drinks. I was eating tons of candy because I needed the dopamine to feel good about myself because I wasn't seeing my family. I wasn't sleeping well. And I was working all the time. But now I've built like a very successful business. And like now it's like I got to start taking care of myself again. My blood pressure was high. They wanted to put me on blood pressure medication. I had to go see a cardiologist. It was a whole thing. And so now, like, I still have bad anxiety. So I have the nurse at work, like, hey, can you check my blood pressure? Like, it's completely normal. So it's just anxiety now. It's not high blood pressure. But my blood pressure at one point was like 168 over something. They were worried about me, like, stroking out. And doctor wanted to put me on meds. I'm like, how about you just let me cut back caffeine and start working out? And I did. And I started losing weight. The goal is to eventually not work and just enjoy life. 100% EJ. That is 100%. Not only that, but I want to be able to pass down generational wealth to my kids. And then they can pass it down to their kids, and they can pass it down to their kids. I want to be that one person in my family's lineage that creates generational wealth. Yeah, that's a great mindset. Not being a slave to a job, 100%. That's cool, you're a social worker, you need it. Yeah, so Farrell, and I do a lot as a social worker. Like, I work in a program called Assertive Community Treatment, which is the highest acuity program out there. Basically, the people in that program specifically are one step away from being, like, state hospitalized because they're so severely and persistently mentally ill. And then I work hospitals nights and weekends to screen people to determine if they go inpatient for crisis. So I do quite a bit. Plus, I carry a caseload in our adult case management program, so I do quite a bit. Does it feel like sharp liver and life is short? 100%. Yeah, there's so much homelessness in California and New York. Well, it's everywhere. It's rampant. And not only that, but we just have such a lack of accountability for society nowadays. People want free housing. They want free food. They want free money. Like, I see it all too often of like, I want. Instead of working, there's plenty of able-bodied people that are living off SSI that could be working. And that's the biggest problem we have right now in society. Oh yeah, Spence, I forgot to tell you. So Danny bought me a new weight belt and it's a small. And I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna fit it. And it's actually like the third hole in. So my blue one that I have, I can't use anymore because it's way too big. So I'm not giving it to you, but you can have it. And at some point, if I ever need it back, I'll ask for it back. But as of right now, I have no need for it. So that blue one, that very nice other weight belt I have, you could use moving forward. So hopefully I never get fat again and don't ever need it, but you never know. So I'll bring that to you tomorrow if I remember. Because I have my new black one that I'm pretty excited about. Don't take the bait. 3 million people die a year from alcohol. That's one person every 10 seconds. Well, shoulda, woulda. You want to talk about an even crazier stat is, you know what the highest SI rate in America is? You guys want to take a guess? What the highest SI rate in America is? Alcohol does suck. That's why I don't drink. Well, okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll drink once in a while, but it's not very often. I think the last time I drank was if I had a half a glass of champagne. So, but yeah, guys, the highest suicide rate in America is white, middle-class men. Because we have such an expectation of society of like, they come from a thing of privilege that they're not allowed to struggle. So they kill themselves. Like, it's not okay to talk about your feelings. You gotta be tough, you gotta be masculine, but if you're masculine, you're considered toxic. You know, you can't be toxic masculinity. You gotta provide for your family, you gotta do this, you can't go to therapy, like, you gotta keep working, like, and this just revolving door of like, of the expectation of being perfect, and you're not allowed to have any complaints, that the highest completed suicide rate is white middle-class men. You guys wanna know what the lowest rate for suicide is? Anybody wanna take a guess? Because it'll shock you. Anybody want to take a guess what it is? Chinese? Nope. The highest suicide rate, or the lowest suicide rate out there, is black, low-income men. Is the lowest suicide rate out there. So think about it. The lowest suicide rate out there is black, low-income men. So make that make sense. So supposedly the media will tell you the most ostracized population in the world is that population, but yet they're the most resilient population. So think about those two facts. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to get too real on you. It's one of those things I'm just very passionate about. Like, if we just spread more love in the world and we were more supportive, you never know what the hell anybody's going through. You never know what the hell anybody's life's going on. Like, if we could just be more loving and supportive, like you see these people that come into this live, they don't know me. Maybe I'm 1 second from like offing myself and they come in here and say something completely reckless, and people go do that stuff, not realizing the impact that people can have on others. Where if you come in here and you're complete opposite, and you're supportive, and like you could completely change someone's life. Like for me, like, because again I'm very educated on social work, mental health, and things like that, I know what my needs are and what I need to get my needs met in order to survive. Like there was one day, Spencer is one of my best friends, and we're in the gym together, whole ass gym of Planet Fitness, maybe 100, 150 people in there, and like, I just walked up to him, just gave him like a hug in the middle of the gym. He looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, nah, man, like, it's just one of those days, like, I just needed it. And like, again, he's also a social worker, so, you know, hug me back, people in the gym are looking at us. But again, you never know what someone needs in the moment. You don't scream like that short guy, our little short guy screaming. That's weird. Nice chest, thanks, Self, appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I need one person to hit that subscribe button. I think we are one person away from 4650 or 4160. Actually, I lied. We're at 4162. Thanks for all that love and support, guys. I truly appreciate that. We have grown like probably 60 new subscribers today, which is absolutely awesome. We are 3 likes away from 100 likes. So if you're new in here, just double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate that. We've lifted chest today. We did a full core workout. And now we've been on this treadmill for 22.5 minutes. So we got 43 minutes left on the treadmill. Every day he screams, well, 1942 or whatever the rest of your numbers are, that's weird. Why the hell are you screaming? Like, he just goes live and screams while working out? Like, is that his stick? Does he have a bunch of followers? Because, I mean, again, everybody's got to have their niche. So if it works for my mans, it works for him. So, but again, just to kind of get back what I was talking to earlier, guys, like, if society could just be nicer and more appreciative and just overall better people, we could function so much better. Hello, Brandon Beast of bodybuilding. How much time do you work out right now? So I've been live for 1 hour and 57 minutes. So that's about how long I've been working out. Congrats, man. That's awesome to hear. And awesome. Thanks, Spence. I appreciate that. Self, how tall am I? I'm 6'3". 6'3", 210 right now are my stats. I want to get down to 203. At 203, I will officially have lost 100 pounds. So that is my goal, is to be down 100 pounds. So I was 303 and I'm down to 210 right now. I've locked back in. I've been perfect the last 4 or 5 days. My goal is to get down to 303. My chest reacts quickly to my training. That's awesome, should have waved. That's awesome. I imagine once I lose like this next 10 pounds, like I'll really start to look cut up and shredded a lot more. Yes, society's terrible and it's awful. 100% public. You are 100% right, man. And people don't understand the effect that you can have on others. That's why when people come in here and they want to talk about politics and they want to talk about religion, I don't allow people to talk about those things because, again, you have a lot of people that are going to enjoy it and a lot of people that are going to hate it. And I don't want to create hate and divide. Like, politics literally create hate and divide. It's ridiculous. I'll go into my spiel about politics here in a quick second. I'm 6'3". 6'3" is 190 centimeters. That's tall. Where are you from, Adam or Amir? I'm 45-year-old. Wait until... That's crazy, EJ. Sometimes it takes extreme, so hopefully they'll figure it out and they can get things together. Beautiful beard self. You should see it. Go back and look at some of the old pictures. My beard was puffing his way out to here, but I hadn't seen what my face looked like since I lost the weight. So I cut it really short because I wanted to see like how slim my face looked. Are you a baseball player? I played baseball like when I was younger, but not in a long time, no. Guys, I need 2 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button to get to 100 likes. Double tap that screen. I would truly appreciate it. What up, Brantley? How you doing, man? I'm trying to make it a point to get some sunlight. All right, guys, so I wanted to kind of give my politics spiel because I feel like everybody needs to hear this. So whether you believe in Democrats or you believe in Republicans, like either way, the whole point of the media is to create hate and divide. So Fox News does it, and NBC does it, CNN does it. They post the most controversial stuff out there because by posting controversial stuff, it gets more views, right? You get views from people that agree with it. You get views from people that hate it. So then you get more views. More viewership means more sponsorships. It means more people are paying for ads on those companies. More people paying for more ads means that company makes more money. So hate and divide equals more money for these companies. They don't care about you. All they care about is lining their pockets. And everybody out there feeds right into it. Think about it, guys. How many people have Facebook, IG? How many people have watched or talked about the halftime show? You had every single entity asking about the halftime show because it created hate and divide. But because, again, you had the Turning Point halftime show, you had the Bad Bunny halftime show, and essentially they wanted you to argue on it because the more times you click on it, the more money they make. So every single Facebook page I seen that was monetized asked about the halftime show because they wanted more clicks, they wanted more comments, they wanted more views, and by doing that, they make money by making you miserable. So when you realize that and you remove yourself from that stuff and you stop talking about it, your life just becomes a better place. Well, if you want to know, I'm in Bosnia, which I am from Michigan in America. 90% of the media are Democrats. Correct. And that's why, like, again, that's the only thing I'm going to say about politics. Like, it just, the purpose of it is to create hate and divide, because the more hate and divide they create, the more money they make. And so that's why I don't talk about it here. Move your chest, please. Like, it's hard to do it while walking on a treadmill. Ugh. I feel like I poked somebody in the eye right now. Thank you guys. I just realized we've got to 100 likes for this live. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate that love and support, guys. What up, Joshua? Joshua and wives? Joshua, you got multiple wives? Bro, I can barely handle one. How do you got multiples? What up, Brantley? It's going good, man. The chest workout took out way too long, but we benched 305 for 4, so I was pretty happy with that. Blink, I can't. I can only wink with my right eye. I can't do the left eye. It's weird. What's your current stack? Supersize, I don't take anything, man. I am 100% natural. I take C4 pre-workout, and I take Syntheth 6 made by BSN Protein in the morning. So that's the only thing I take. Yeah, I don't even watch TV anymore or sports. It's all filtrated. Public, I watch sports, but again, I keep the politics out of it. Like even like the halftime show, like I left it on, but I just muted it, and I talked to my friends that were here, and we just joked and laughed, and it was a blast. Like I completely removed myself from all that garbage. You look great. Thanks, Brantley. Appreciate that. What do I do for recovery? Supersize. I try to sleep 7 hours a night. I drink plenty of water. I lift weights 5 days a week, and I do slower type of cardio. I don't do high impact cardio, so I walk for 65 minutes at a 4-point speed, which is a 15-minute mile, and I do that 6 times a week. So I was lifting weights 6 days a week, but I realized that that was too much. So I reduced it to 5 days and started seeing more muscle growth when I stopped lifting weights 6 times. So for a while, I was doing cold baths, but here in Michigan, I couldn't figure out a way to like it not freeze. So I think once it starts to get a little bit nicer here, like in the 40s, 50s, I'm gonna start doing cold baths 4 or 5 times a week, because the mental clarity and the reduce of inflammation while doing cold plunges is just amazing. Like it's nothing else is like it. You said C4 for pre-workout. Protein, I take Syntha 6 by BSN. I buy 10-pound bags. So actually, if you guys look at some of my videos, it's clicked in there. And if you buy it from any of those videos, I actually get a portion of that, which would be pretty cool. So you could order it from me. It's going to be the same price as ordering it anywhere else, but at least I get a piece of the pie. People who say they don't watch TV anymore tend to look at their phones most of the day. EJ, you're 100% right. I enjoy watching some Netflix at the end of the night. Like, just turn my brain off. I work 10, 12-hour days, plus I work out. You know, by the time I get home and get a chance to relax, it's 10:30. I still got to make dinner, and I got to, you know, take a shower. So I have no problem shutting my brain off the last hour of the day. Do you used to have man boobs? Nope, never did. I always had a strong chest. So when I lost the weight, I've actually lost how much I was bench pressing. So before I lost all the weight, my max bench press was 395. So the most I've ever done was 395, but I was also weighing over 300 pounds. Now if I had to guess, my bench press is probably 355, 365, somewhere in there, but I haven't maxed out in a long time. I've been doing, for cardio, I don't know what that is, ski, I don't know what that is, super fan. What is that? Yeah, Syntha 6 protein powder, public. I buy the 10-pound bags. I think it's like 95 bucks or something like that, 100 bucks for a 10-pound bag. You use Optimal Nutrition. I used to use Optimal Nutrition back in the day for protein powder. It's a pretty good brand. The one thing you have to watch out for protein powder is like if you buy cheaper brands, there's a lot more cholesterol in cheaper protein powders like Walmart brands and stuff like that. And as you get older, you gotta watch your cholesterol. So with me being 40, I'll spend a little bit more money and get BSN. Optimal Nutrition is a very good brand. I used to take their stuff back in the day. I need breast reduction surgery. I'm a dude with, oh man. Well, makes you feel better, buddy. I'm most likely gonna have to have a tummy tuck surgery. I've lost 90 pounds, 93 pounds. Got another 7 pounds to go, but you can see, like, look at this here. Like, massive amounts of skin here and here on the sides. Like, it's just, it's disgusting at this point. I ordered some lotions the other day. I guess I should say my wife ordered me some lotions the other day. Hopefully they'll be in tonight or tomorrow. And I'm gonna start putting some like collagen lotions on them to see if that'll help with some of it absorbing back in, but I don't know what will happen. Zax, with that gift, that bronze medal gift, thank you so much, man. I truly, truly appreciate it. Syntha 6 is a pretty low quality. I use Pandas. I don't know, I have zero problem with Syntha 6 and it's worked for me, man. So I've always enjoyed BSN brands. I've never had an issue with it. Do you guys have a Vitamin Shop store in Michigan? We do, EJ, but I'll be honest with you, Vitamin Shop stores and GNCs are astronomically outpriced compared to ordering stuff online. Like, I highly encourage you not to go to those places because they basically order it from online and then jack up the prices and resell it. So I used to, but when I first started getting into nutrition, I would go to BSN, and I was even, or to like GNC, and I was even part of like their monthly subscription, but it's expensive as hell. Steaks are perfect also. I do a little, supersize, I don't do a lot of red meat. I do a lot of chicken and eggs. So, but again, steak is fine. Lean hamburger is fine. Turkey burger is great. How long was I heavy? Supersize, there was a long time in my life where I kind of just went like this. But like, I was probably a 2-year period where I got really big, if I had to guess. Lucas, that's weird, man. I don't know why you keep saying that. Dinner and protein in one shot. Yeah, EJ, their prices are ridiculous. Right, public? It is a third-party seller. Do I do pull-ups? I don't have the ability. As you can see, like this is the top of my ceiling in my basement. I don't have the equipment to do pull-ups. Does your wife ever cook for you? Admir, my wife does all my meal prepping for me. I haven't done any of my meal prepping the entire time I have been on this journey. So all of my pre-made meals of rice, chicken, and broccoli are all made by her. So I obviously, for the most part, I make my protein shake in the morning. For the most part, I make my eggs at night. But all my rice, chicken, and broccoli is meal prepped by my wife. Like I am very blessed in that aspect that I don't have to do it. Normally she meal preps like on like Saturday or Sunday for 3 or 4 days. And then she'll then meal prep on like Tuesday, Wednesday for 3 or 4 days. So it just kind of all depends. So I'm very lucky at that. And that's the biggest thing people miss out on when they're trying to lose weight is they don't meal prep properly. So then they get hungry and they just grab some shit food, whatever they can grab. Yeah, Amazon has good deals. Supersize, that's where I get mine. I have my protein on auto order and it ships like every 6 to 8 weeks, I think, on auto order. And I save an extra $5 to $10 by doing it that way. My brother's extremely overweight and for most of his life, he had stomach surgery, but he doesn't have the loose skin like that. Like supersize, like he did stomach surgery to like help him lose weight, or like he lost the weight and then had to remove the skin. Panda Subs is like catered to Gen Z. No. Huh. Yeah, and that's the thing is, Amir, because I work so much, I just don't have time. That's the biggest problem. Like, again, if I had to do it myself, I would figure out a way to do it. But a lot of the time, I just simply don't have time to meal prep for myself because, again, I work a lot of 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days. Like, Saturday is a normal day off for people here. And I worked 6 hours yesterday. So I got up when my kids' basketball came home, worked out for 2 hours, went to work. So basically, my day started at 7:30. And I didn't even get home from work until it was like 9:45 at night. So that's a Saturday. What was it? Was it? I don't know. One of the days this week, I worked my first job 8:30 to 4:30, and then I went and worked my second job from 4:30 to 9:30. So I didn't get home till 10:30 that night. So I work a shit ton. Gotta go, brother. Heading to the gym. EJ, thanks for that support today, man. I truly appreciate it. Guys, we are 37 minutes in, and I'll be honest with you, the cardio is easy, but I'm bored as hell today, like on the treadmill. Like some days it's just easier than others. Hey Danny, are you watching right now? What are inclusions? What do you mean, public? He had where they make the stomach smaller so he eats less. Supersize, I had an old colleague that did that same thing. And like, it was crazy because he was still probably 350, but he had lost like 100 pounds. And that stuff was always like wow to me. Like again, I don't want to be mean, but my thing is get your fat ass off the couch and just start moving. Imagine having to have a surgery to shrink your stomach so you can lose weight instead of just moving. Like just move the body more. Like, and even if you're too big, like sit on a bike and do a pedal bike until you lose 50, 60 pounds. And then move to an elliptical so it's not as bad in your knees. Like, I can't imagine, like, all these colleagues I work with in my one job, they're all taking these GLP injections to lose weight. And then, like, the moment they stop the GLPs, they're still eating the same, they don't move their body more, they don't exercise, they didn't put on any muscle, and they put on all the weight. Like I had a friend of mine, lost like 80 pounds. When she took the GLPD, she gained 100 pounds back. Like, so she gained the 80 plus 20 because she didn't change any habits. And that's the problem we're having with people nowadays is they all want it. You know, they all want the body positivity. They want to look great, but none of them want to put the fucking work in. You understand busy life, but you also do a great job. 5 jobs, business. Yeah, and yep, again, like, that's, you have to work for what you want. And if you're not going to show up and work for it, then don't complain about it. Like, I grew up HUD housing and food stamps poor. I grew up with a single mom raising 3 kids by herself. And so you have a choice. You can either better yourself and your family, or you can make excuses. Life's really that simple. At SKO, I appreciate your religion, man, but we don't talk about religion in here, buddy. Like, again, like, I don't want to upset anybody, and that's one of those topics that tends to upset people. So just appreciate if we don't talk about religion in here. Can you bring me a piece of gum? Do you see how the media does commercials with plus size people in there showing that they're pretty and trying to alter your mind state? 100% public. It's out there all the time. And it's crazy. Like, we had this whole generation of like body positive people. Those whole generation of body positive people are all on GLPDs and they've lost a shit ton of weight now. So they weren't body positive. They just weren't willing to do the work for what it takes. Oh, supersize. To be honest with you, man, I've never even heard of that before either. I mean, there's like a lot of different people. They'll use like different kinds. They'll use like whey protein, isolated protein, casein proteins. Like, they'll do different combinations of that. But I've never heard. What are you calling it? Inclusions? Like, to me, it seems like you're putting a bunch of extra fillers in there, which aren't necessary. Like, it's really hard to lose weight, very easy to gain weight. Nah, man, that's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. It's easy to lose weight. Stop putting food in your mouth. Like, the whole new thing that we're trying to use nowadays, this word we're using, food noise, is a new word created for lazy people to make excuses on why they can't lose weight. It's simple to lose weight. Like, it's very, very easy. Move the body more, eat less. It's not rocket scientists. Like, you're like, oh, I don't have it. You're genetically better than me. Bitch, get off the fucking couch and move. Like, I don't care if I hurt people's feelings. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm tired of the excuses. Like, you guys see me, I'm on this treadmill 65 minutes a day, 6 days a week. Like, I'm lifting weights 5 days a week. I eat rice, broccoli, and chicken for the last year for 2 meals a day. Do I want to do that? Hell no. I want a cheeseburger. I want pizza. I want Domino's. I want to go to the deli at Walmart and get chicken fingers and French fries and mashed potatoes and gravy. Like, that's easy to do. It's easy to go grab a pop when you're thirsty. What's hard to do is go grab a water. Go grab a stick of celery. Go grab a stick of broccoli. I'm sorry, but like, we make too many damn excuses on why we can't do it. It is not hard to lose weight. It is easy. I pissed off everybody. I don't even care. I don't even care. Like, we have too many damn excuses. Isn't that hard? Much harder than jogging an hour a week. It's not hard. It's a choice. It's not hard. Oh, can you go grab one of the purple ones? Thank you. It's not hard. It comes down to a choice. I'm just telling you, I'm doing 65 minutes of cardio. It's a 15-minute mile. It's not hard. I just get bored because I'm ADHD. Like, nothing I'm doing is hard. It's a choice. Like, it's not hard. You want to know what hard is? It's heart disease. Being laid up in the hospital with heart disease. Or not being able to breathe because you got COPD because you're so overweight that you can't breathe. That's hard. What's easy is going through McDonald's and grabbing yourself a cheeseburger and a Big Mac because it tastes delicious. And that Big Mac and that cheeseburger provides dopamine, which makes you feel better about yourself instead of putting in the work and physically looking better and being healthier. I want to lay in a machine, and when I come out, all of my fat is gone. I think you're confusing the word hard with effort, maybe.
You're that electrifying this. Do that.
What up, Reggie? How you doing, man? I hope that chewing this piece of gum will help with some of the lack of motivation I have right now. I chew gum sometimes because it gives me a little bit of sugar, and it's no sugar gum, but it makes me feel like I'm having it. Makes me a little bit happier. So I always buy sugar-free gum, and I'll chew 2 or 3 pieces a day. Public, one of the things I want to tell you, man, take the word motivation and throw it away. Pick up the word dedication. Motivation, you show up when you feel like it. Dedication, you show up when it's on the schedule. And it's really that simple. Like, for me, no matter what happens in my day, if I'm supposed to work out and do cardio, I work out and do cardio. I eat what I'm supposed to eat. My friend be like, hey, you want to go to the bar? No. I gotta go to the gym. Hey, man, let's go to the gym to go do this? No. This is on the schedule. Write your gym schedule on Sunday. Write your diet on Sunday. Whatever's on that schedule, follow it. It's that simple. Show up to it and become dedicated to the schedule. Become dedicated to yourself. Because how often, like if I don't sleep 7 hours, if I sleep 5.5, 6 hours, I feel awful. I have no motivation to do anything. I have no motivation to go to work. I have no motivation to work out. I have no motivation to eat clean. But that's when dedication kicks in. And it says, on the schedule today is a protein shake for breakfast. Black coffee for breakfast. I want to put creamer in my coffee. I love French vanilla creamer. But I'm not going to eat it because that's not on the schedule. So replace motivation with dedication and watch your life change. Do I have a schedule when I work out? So public for the most part, yeah. So usually Monday was chest day, Tuesday was leg day. But again, because I work so many jobs, my workout schedule moves around my job. So when I work my second job, I don't have the ability to most of the time work out that day because I'll work my primary job from 8:30 to 4:30 and I drive about an hour to work. And then I'll work my second job sometimes from 4:30 to 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So basically, I leave my house at 7:40 and I don't get home until 10:30. There's just no time to work out when I have to go to bed by midnight and be back up for work by 7. So it all depends when I work my second job, when I take that day off. But usually, like I said, I do chest day, then I do legs, then I do biceps, triceps, forearms, then I do shoulders and traps, and then I do back, including deadlifts. At some point, I take a day off somewhere in there, and then I'll do just one day of cardio by itself. So I do cardio after every day I lift. I do one day of cardio by itself, and then I eat clean. Like, so the entire month of January, I ate 100% clean the entire month. So no cheat meals, no soda, no coffee with creamer, no candy, no cookies, no cheese, nothing that was considered, that wasn't written into my diet. And so for 30 days I did that. For 30 days I did cardio 6 days a week. So I did cardio roughly 24 times in 30 days. I think it was like 25 times. I did So I did over 120 miles of cardio that month. And then I lift weights 20 times. So I lifted weights 20 times. I lost 24 pounds in the month of January. 24 pounds of fat. All my lifts stayed the same. I looked way more shredded. But I lost 24 pounds just by locking in for 30 days. Can you give an example of what a clean meal is? So for me, public, I eat the same thing every day. I joke that I may be slightly autistic because I'm able to eat the same thing every day because the purpose of eating is to nurture the body. The purpose of eating isn't for dopamine that makes you feel good about yourself. Think about it. You eat pizza, you get dopamine, you feel good, makes you happy. You eat a cheeseburger, you get dopamine, you feel good, make you happy. So for me, I do my protein shake in the morning, which is roughly 380 calories, 48 grams of protein. That is incredibly healthy. Then for my next meal, I do 1 cup white rice, which is your carb, 1 cup chicken, which is your protein, and then I do 1 cup of broccoli, which broccoli is great. It scrapes out your insides, removes all the extra gunk that's in your intestines and stuff because your body can't digest it, so it just scrapes everything out. So I eat that for 2 meals, and then my last meal of the day, I eat 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, 1 cup of non-fat cottage cheese, and then some kind of fruit, maybe an apple, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever's really on sale. I've been doing some kiwis lately, strawberries. And so that meal usually is like my biggest one of the day because it's the most fat in my diet, which is the eggs. So that's usually anywhere between 500 to 600 calories. That's another 50 grams of protein. So now I've had roughly 200 grams of protein throughout the day, 2,000 calories roughly throughout the day. I'm in a massive calorie deficit and I feel great. Like, yes, there's durations of the day I'm fucking hungry and like it's uncomfortable, but in order to achieve greatness, you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. Once you become comfortable being uncomfortable, you can achieve great things. How many miles do you do on average a day? I do 4.3 miles 6 days a week. So 4.3 miles 6 days a week. So it's 65 minutes at a 4-point speed, which averages to be a 15-minute mile. 1 cup cooked rice. Yep. So 1 cup cooked. So my wife takes it. We have a rice cooker. She'll cook up a big hatch of rice. She'll scoop it out, level it off, dump it in the bowl. And then for me, because all my meals are pre-measured out, I can just eat whatever's in the bowl. So the broccoli's pre-measured, the rice is pre-measured, the chicken's pre-measured. I grab a bowl out, I eat the entire thing, I put it in there, I don't have to think about it. Same thing. Protein powder in the morning, take 2 scoops, dump it in there, mix it with water, shake it up, drink it, go to town, you don't have to think about it. Got it? Yeah, that makes much more sense. And so for me, it's right around 2,000 calories a day. I burn right around anywhere from 3,600 to 4,000 calories a day. I'm in a massive calorie deficit, i.e. you start to lose massive fat. That's why I walk at a slower pace, because if you ran, you would burn way more fat, or way more muscle. My whole goal is I want to keep on as much muscle as possible while burning as much fat as possible. All right, guys, we've got 12 minutes left. We've been on this treadmill for 53 minutes, 3.5 miles. We got 105 likes, 200 gems. You guys have been truly amazing today. I appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support, then head up and hit that subscribe. Man, my allergies are awful. I did not take my allergy med last night. I'm over here looking like Rudolph. That looks funny as hell. And I'm hungry. I've only eaten like a half a meal and a rice cake today. Oh, well, that's another thing I added recently is I do, usually I do about 1 rice cake a day. I'll do like either like the apple one or the chocolate one, just for something sweet at the end of the day. Usually I eat it about a half an hour, 15 minutes before I go to bed. That's like my sweet treat. It's an extra 45 to 50 or 45 to 60 calories in a rice cake. So it's that little treat I've been giving myself at the end of the day. How do you not be addicted to pleasure and do hard things? I try, but I burn out max 2 days. Derek, that's where you gotta lock in, man. It's that simple. Life comes down to choices. Nobody's forcing you to drink, smoke, eat unhealthy things. It literally comes down to, can you control your own urges? Do you have enough self-control to control the urges? You know? And once you become control of those urges, you can accomplish anything. And it's that simple. And then again, you don't have to be perfect. You just got to reduce those urges every single day. If you're someone who's eating 5,000 calories a day, are you able to reduce it down to 3,500? Can you do that for a couple weeks? Then you can reduce it to 3,000. You know, you just slowly start to like titrate down into things, and you get control of yourself. How to not be addicted to pleasure? Lucas, you're just going to keep coming in here and copying and pasting the same thing? That or that might be a bot. I'm wondering if that's a bot. Hello, Captain America Twin. How was your Valentine's Day yesterday? Candy, it was pretty good. I mean, it was lame. Took the kids to the basketball game. Came home and worked out for 2 hours. I then went and worked. Drove, 2 hours for work. Worked 6 hours yesterday. And then by the time I got home, it was like 10 o'clock. The day was pretty much over. So I was busy from 7:30 to like 10 o'clock yesterday. Kind of sucked, but it is what it is. It's hard to complain. Like my second job, I make almost $35 an hour. So in 6 hours, I make like 200 bucks. So it's hard to complain about that. 200 bucks on a Saturday. Can't get overly upset about that. Guys, we got 22 of y'all beautiful folks on. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, head up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Well, that exercising, yeah. So, but I had today off, so I plan on spending the rest of the day playing video games and doing stuff with the kids. So that's kind of my plans for today. How much did you used to weigh? Paul, I was 303 pounds, boss. I went from 303, I'm down to 210 now, so I've lost 93 pounds. With hard work and dedication. No injection, no pill, no magic powder, just showing up every day for myself. And that's the whole reason I started going live, is because again, I fully believe everybody has the ability to do it. It's just whether you choose to or not. So I'm out here encouraging people to show that like when you want to make a change, you can be that person that makes a change in your life. Like you're gonna have to put in work. I'm not gonna say it's easy, I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's just simply making a choice. Do you want to do it? And if you want to do it, Paul, hit that subscribe button, man. Send me a message on IG. Let me know. I'll walk you through exactly what I do. And I would love to support you along your journey, man. I fully believe we can all do it. We just have to decide one day, like, am I tired of being overweight? Am I tired of being unhealthy? Am I tired of my body hurting all the time? Like, do I want heart disease? Do I want COPD? Do I want all that other stuff that goes wrong with being severely overweight? Comes down to a choice at a certain point. Unless you got some kind of like major physical disability, you got to decide to lock in and do better for you, not only yourself, but for your family. Hi, handsome, you're dreamy. Thanks, I appreciate that. Guys, I need one of y'all lovely folks to hit that subscribe button. get me to a 4170 or subscribers for this live, head up, hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate that. So need one of y'all to hit that subscribe. Let's see if we can get there by the end of this live. We've got 6 minutes. Have a good life. God bless. Thanks, Paul. Hopefully you get it figured out, buddy. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Bebo. Appreciate that. Thank you for whoever hit that like button, guys. We just got 2 more likes. We're now 3 likes away from 210, or 110, I should say. So if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Show some love. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Let's say if we can get up to 110 likes. Whew. What's up, brother? Just check out the page. Good stuff. Keep up the hard work. I'm on a fitness journey myself, trying to lose 30 more pounds. Crypto, man, how much have you lost so far, buddy? Like, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. The fact that you started it, you realized you want to make a life-changing event, that's awesome, man. Good for you. That's kind of what happened for me one day. Like, I just, one day, was extremely overweight, got hurt going down a water slide because I was fat. And it was at that moment I made a life-changing decision to, like, I can't keep living this way anymore. 15 pounds down this year. Crypto, man, that's so awesome. I'm so proud of you. Like, stay locked in. 15 pounds is a lot of weight to lose, especially in 6 weeks. That's awesome, man. You should be proud of yourself. Just whatever you're doing, continue doing it because it's obviously it's working. So don't let anybody else deter you. Don't let anybody else tell you that you need to follow a certain diet or do a certain thing because you've already lost 15 pounds. Just continue doing exactly what you're doing. Eventually, you might have to reduce the calories a little bit as you continue to lose weight because the body will burn less calories. But keep it up, man. You got this. Guys, we still need one more person to hit that subscribe button to get to 4170. 4170. One more of y'all beautiful people. I would truly appreciate that. Yes, sir, keto and work it out is key. Plus, I have a couple cheat days in between. Tucker, I think I'm going to start doing 1 cheat meal a week. So I'll be perfect for 6 days. And then I'll eat good in the morning the next day. And then I'll cheat that 7th day. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Because like the month of January, I was perfect for 30 days with 0 cheat meals. And I lost 24 pounds. It was crazy. I went from 136.8 to 112 or 212.8 in 30 days. Guys, we are still 2 likes away from 110 likes. So somebody smash that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate it. What up, Deadly? Deadly, did I hurt your feelings, buddy? You need a hug, buddy? I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. Old school Barney, guys. Also, 10,000 steps per day is my goal. It helps a lot. At least 5 to 6 times per week. Yeah, Crypto, I do about 14,000 steps per day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. The most I ever did was 22,000 when I was in this process. But that's because I was trying to wreck some people. You're great, motivated. Love the vibes, brother. Thanks, I appreciate that. Guys, we've got a minute and a half here. And I feel like I'm starving. I'm so excited to go upstairs and eat. I've probably only eaten about 250, maybe 300 calories today. What up, Deadly Chihuahua? You're representing something. Like, do you need attention? I can give you the attention you need. But I don't know what the hell that flag means. I probably don't care. Fasting helps. See, I'm not a big fan of fasting. I want to make sure I get enough protein to me throughout the day. So I eat 4 times a day. And try to stay in like a protein synthesis so I can keep growing muscle. Like I've worked way too hard to have the muscles I have to lose them by fasting for long durations. No, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. Like, to be honest with you, the fasting, because again, you start to burn muscle if you don't have enough calories in your body like your body literally starts eating the muscle away. Thank you for exercising for men. You're welcome, Deadly. You get most of your proteins from shakes. I find it very hard to get it from food. Well, supersizing, it's expensive too. Chicken's expensive. Steak, hamburger, it's all pretty expensive. I am 39 years old. Guys, I still need one of you all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen and head up and hit that subscribe to put us at 4170. So let's see if we can get 4170 before we end the live. We got 30 seconds left on this treadmill. Whew. I'm running out of steam. Thanks, Crypto. Appreciate it, man. Crypto, I am. What do you do it for? Do you do it for your weightlifting or like you're losing weight, or like what do you do it for? I am struggling, guys. My blood sugar must be super low. All right, guys. So 65 minutes, 4.3 miles, right around 550 calories. I'm hungry. All right. All right, guys, we need one more like. One more like will put us at 110. Trucking channel mostly. Sometimes I go live, talk crypto life, or else. Nice, Crypto. Go comment on one of my videos. I'll go give you a follow. Because I know that like on YouTube, you have to have 500 subscribers. And then you either have to have 10 million YouTube shorts in 3 months, or you have to have 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. So for me, the watch hours were way easier to do. So if you go live and you have 10 people watch you for an hour, that's 10 watch hours. So I did the watch hours, and my account's been monetized for a while now. Do you have a stream schedule? So public, I try. It all just depends on my work schedule. My schedule's so wonky. I'm supposed to get out of work at 4:30, and I might not get out until 7 o'clock some nights. So like usually like Monday through Friday, it's usually like sometime between 6 and 7 is when I start my lives. But guys, I'm starving. My blood sugar's super low, so I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a great day. I'll catch you later. Bye.